Hey, hello, amazing people. Welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm going to be going through some of the business equipment thingies that I have. So something that I get asked is, what is the best tripod? What is the best camera? What is the best lighting? Let me just change this. Okay, Wi-Fi stopped, Wi-Fi is on, all good. So I get asked, what is the best tripod I should use? What is the best camera I should use? What is the best lighting I should use? And a couple of, questions around equipment and tools that you'd be needing to run a business, especially a business as a digital entrepreneur, doing some things. So I just wanted to jump on today and go through just some of the things that I have. I'm missing something that's inside, so I'm probably just going to do that separate video. It is my gimbal. I left it inside. But I just wanted to go through some things. So drop down in the comments below, what are the things that you have in terms of equipment that you use quite regularly in your business, or in your life, and things that you like to just use every day, while I share this video over to my personal profile on Facebook. So, okay, posting. Cool. All right. Oh. Okay, so business equipment and things. So something that I have been doing, and one of the things that I spend my money on is accumulating things specifically for my business, right? So some people spend their money on cars and handbags and those things, and I like to invest back into my business, and there's like a whole lot of other things that I want to buy. I've been watching YouTube videos and things around more equipment in terms of like video editing and hard drives and like a whole bunch of stuff that I want to get, which is what prompted me to do this video now, because there's more things that I want to add, so I might as well show everything that I have now, and then when I add all the other things, and I'll show all the things that I'm adding. And the thing with hey Rose, the thing with equipment and things, you don't have to buy everything all at once, right? So when I first started in business, I started with actually when I first started in business, I didn't start with my phone because my phone is pretty crappy. I started with a really old PC computer, one of those box ones, and there was like a big chunky screen thingy on the top. That was what I first started with. I think my phone was like really basic. It wasn't like the phones that we have now, which are awesome. But you can literally start with just your phone right now. You don't even need a laptop right now to get into business, right? But if you're wanting to explore a little bit more and have a look into other things that you can add into your business to make it better, or maybe there's like different avenues that you want to take, then it definitely pays to invest in some other pieces of equipment, and they're just fun toys to play around with and to have as well. And so these things that I have with me right now, I've just got them on the floor. They're like all things that I travel with. Like I travel with all of them all the time, so they all just fit into my backpack. So I've got like a black backpack that I travel around with, and I also just bought a yellow one because it's like a cool color. And I put my laptop in there, and all of the other jibs and jabs and things, and I literally always have at least a tripod with me, either in my handbag or in the car or in my backpack if I have that. Hey Rachel, just did my first live and I definitely need to invest in a selfie stick or tripod. What I used to do when I didn't have one is just sit my phone up on like books or kind of balance something out so that my phone was like high enough for me and I didn't have to hold it. Yeah, and then I ended up getting a selfie stick is the first thing I got, because I thought that selfie sticks were like the best things. I don't even think that they're that great. I don't really rate selfie sticks that much. They're like, you still have to hold it. Although I do have a selfie stick for my GoPro, so whatever for that. Not so much for my phone. I use my tripod for my phone mostly. But let me just show you some of the things that I have. So let's start with tripods because they're probably the most basic thing that you can get. So this one here is a Joby tripod. The cool thing about these is that you can bend it, right? So you can bend it around things. So if I'm out for a walk, sometimes I'll go out for like a hike up up hills and things, and there'll be like a really cool view, right? There's like an amazing view that you want to capture, but you don't want to hold the thing, or if you put it down, it's going to be too low. Like you need to find the right angle and the right height to put your phone and your camera. So with this, like you literally find a tree or a fence or something that's high enough, and you just wrangle the legs around it and it sticks there, right? So sometimes I've got it like randomly like all around like this just to get it on something, and it's quite versatile. And I've pulled like bits out, like I was like, oh shit, I broke it, but I didn't break it because it just goes back in. So these kind of just look like anal beads because of the way that they are shaped. And then this bit up top, so when I bought my Joby tripod, so this is I think it's maybe not so much a 1 kg one, like there's like different levels of like heaviness that you can put on it. So there's a smaller one than this, and then there's this one, there's the next size up, and there's like a bigger one for like if you have big chunky DSLR cameras you have on there. There's like a even bigger one that can hold like maybe 7 kgs or something on it. So my one didn't actually come with the connection at the top when I bought it, and I took a selfie stick connection. These you can buy for like $5 from a camera store, and they're just selfie stick connections. Or even if you go and buy a cheap selfie stick and you just unscrew the top bit off and then you just screw it onto your tripod, right? The cool thing that they screw it on and off, and this one has I stole this off the Freedom Fest selfie stick. So we got selfie sticks when we went to Freedom Fest in February. I didn't like the selfie stick itself. I just like the top bit, so I put that onto my tripod. And this is the one that I mostly use. Is this Joby tripod, Joby. I'll put some links in below afterwards, so you can grab it if you want to get one. I think these ones, so the Joby ones are quite expensive. This one might have been about $80 for this. The bigger ones are about $100, and then the smaller ones maybe like $40, $50. So I feel like it's quite expensive, but it's really durable. It lasts a long time. You can move it around and do all the things with it. Yeah, it's pretty good. So there's that one there, the Joby. The other selfie stick that I have, which is not actually mine, but I will probably claim it to be mine. So this is Harfy's selfie stick. Oh, sorry, not a selfie stick. I said selfie stick. Tripod. So this is his tripod. It's a Photo Pro. Can you see that? That's the actual brand of it. Photo Pro. Photopro. I'll put a link down below as well. It's pretty much the same, but it's longer. This one was actually cheaper as well. The legs do bend. They're like rubbery legs, and they're pretty, it's pretty solid and durable as well. Like it's not really going to move much if you fling it around. Like these legs aren't going to get out of place or anything. So that's a pretty good one as well. This one does come with the connection at the top. So you just put your phone in there. My phone's using it for the live stream, so I can't put a phone in. And also this one comes with the button as well. So the Bluetooth button, it just connects to an app on your phone. So you just download the app and then it's just a Bluetooth button. Actually, it doesn't matter which one you use, right? I could button my other one and it'll be fine. But this comes with the button thingy with it as well. Yeah, so the same with this one is you can take this bit off here and then just screw other pieces on. You can screw your like a DSLR camera on to the top of it as well. So yeah, so it kind of looks like a spaceship. These are about $30 US, I think. But Taffy had brought this because he is going to get into doing videos, and I took my tripod with me everywhere. Well, I take it with me everywhere. So there's that, the Photo Pro tripod, about $30 US. And then this is the GoPro. I have another GoPro stick that I bought when I first got my GoPro. Having a GoPro selfie stick is quite important, because if you look at like the GoPro itself, if I take it out of here, it's like tiny and you'll have to just hold it in your hand, right? It's kind of annoying to have to do that. So having the casing and the stick is definitely helpful. This one I bought because it's super, super long. I think this is 90 centimeters, maybe. I bought the longest one I could find. So you can see how long this is. I don't know if you can see in here, but I can go all the way back here. What I would do is put this up and then shoot like that. Or if I was like out hiking, it actually extends more. If I was out hiking or something, I would have it out and then probably have it like all the way up and then taking photos or videos of like myself and all the things around me. So I have that as well. So I use the GoPro a lot when I'm traveling, quite a lot when I'm traveling, because it is quite small, and then I can have my phone as well with me, but I mostly use the GoPro out when I'm traveling because it gives you really good quality as well. This one is the GoPro Hero 6 Black, not the 7. This is only the 6, but there's a 7 out, which is the newest version. So this is a really good selfie stick. It's what is the brand of it? SP. I don't know. I'll put a link in for you if you want to have a look at that. It took me a while to find a long extended selfie stick for the GoPro. And I found this one in the Sydney airport. As I was going through there, I was having a look at JB Hi-Fi, and I was like, oh my god, there it is. It's right there waiting for me. So I got this stick, and it was like $90, I think, 90 Aussie dollars for the selfie stick, but it's like exactly what I wanted for this. And then there's the GoPro as well, which is super high definition. It shoots 4K. A lot of like my travel videos and things that I do is shot with the GoPro. Like if I'm out with the kids, I let the kids play with it. My son Easton, so he's 4 years old now, he knows how to like turn it on and start recording things, so he's got like quite a bit of footage in here recorded. So it's easy for me to let the kids play with it because it's a GoPro, so it's fucking durable and it's not really gonna break. There's like a little bit of scratches and stuff around the edge here, but you know, it's meant to be like that. What I did with this as well, because I didn't get the like a body harness thing for it, is when Taffy and I went to Bali, I put this, I had like this dress on and it came down to here, a little bit lower than my collar down, and I put the selfie stick down into my clothes and had it up like this, and it like literally stayed there. And we're running four-wheelers through the mud, and so there's a video that I've got up where it's us four-wheeling through the mud, and that's filmed using this GoPro stuffed on my shirt while I'm like riding the 4-wheeler through the mud in Bali. So it's pretty cool. I definitely recommend getting a GoPro if you're wanting to do more footage, if you even wanting to do vlogs, if you're wanting to do more travel and have that around, if you're wanting something where you're not scared that kids are gonna wreck, the GoPro is definitely the way to go. And then the other thing that I have here is my camera. I don't use this as much as I feel like I should be using it. So this one is the Canon XA5. This one has the flip screen that comes up the top so that I can be, if I turn it on, recording, and then I can see what's in front of me. Is it going? Oh, it's like super zoomed in right now. Let's zoom that out. So you can see, oh, I can show you my ring light too while I'm here. So can you see my ring light? So that's a ring light that I use. I literally just got that off Amazon. It's not really a special one. I just found, actually I didn't find it. Tuffy bought it. My partner bought it for me, I think from Amazon somewhere. So there's my ring light as well. And this camera, it is really good. But I just find grabbing the GoPro or my phone a lot easier and faster to get going. This takes amazing photos. I've got some amazing photos of like the kids on this camera. It's meant to be like a really good camera for like doing vlogs and things. So I can be having it like on my, what I would do is put it like on my tripod. So you could literally just screw the bottom. Hang on. Let me just figure this shit out. Alright, done. Okay, so you can like screw the bottom of the camera to your tripod and set it down somewhere and then start talking, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, and then you have your video. So this is really good for like higher quality stuff as well. And if you want to actually see yourself with the GoPro, you can't actually see yourself while you're recording because it doesn't have a flip screen like this. If you're going to get a camera for vlogging, you definitely want one with the flip screen. There's a Canon Mark 7, I think it is, with the flip screen that comes up, and you want it to come up like how this one's up and not to the side. If your screen is going to the side, when you're checking yourself out, your eyes will be diverted sideways, right? Whereas if it's here, like you just look up a little bit just to see if you're good, and it doesn't take away from anything when you're filming yourself. My kids also play with this one as well though. They're pretty good with it. Even Easton, the 4-year-old, like he's got some pretty good photos on here of us as well. So that's about it for now. I love this camera. And then also it has the strap. I do put the strap on. I should use this more. I think I'm going to use it more. Just see how it goes, right? Alright, that is it for now. All of the things so far. I have a gimbal that is inside for my phone as well. It's a mobile phone gimbal. It's the Zhiyun something. I can't pronounce it. ZHIYUN is what the gimbal brand is as well, but it's not here obviously. And then I have a singing bowl. Alright, let's see. I saw Debbie Muse suggested I play it slower and then it'll work more. So let's see. If I play fast first and then go slow maybe. Oh, yeah. Yes, I like that advice, Debbie. Thank you. All right, And remember, you don't have to buy everything at once. You literally can just start with your phone and a computer. If you have a computer, you don't actually need a computer to do things online, because phones are legit these days. They're really epic and you can do so much on them. I edited a video last night just on my phone and didn't even use my computer at all, so that was really cool. But if you want to start looking into things, those are some suggestions to get started with the, especially with the tripod. And I would actually suggest doing the Joby tripod first, because it's like, if I had more of a choice, I would go with the Joby one over this one here. Like, this one's a bit longer. With the Joby one, I feel like you can do more with it, right? So, and then I have the ring light, the Diva light, which you saw before when I showed you in the camera. So I have that as well, which I had to MacGyver, well, I didn't MacGyver it, my Tuffy, my partner, had to MacGyver it a little bit for me, so that it could be at the right height, because I didn't know how to work it properly, so we just figured that stuff out. Okay, so I want to find all of the right links for those things as well. If you want to have a look into those further, then go ahead and do that. And also, I'd love for you guys to let me know what things that you have and what you're loving, and suggestions that you have around business equipment as well, because obviously I'm always looking to grow my grow my soiree of things. I can see kids in my side view there. All right, bye.